Gonna be the second video in the daily speedruns. Gonna be playing Shuri for this one. It's just kind of who I felt like playing for this one, but I just want to see how well the tornado build that I do for extreme speedrunning is going to operate within Campanella normal. So the reason why it works so well in extreme is because of how many multipliers Shuri can get, plus how strong tornadoes are now. And there's a lot more planets in extreme, so you have more opportunities to actually get the things you need. I'm not quite sure how that's going to operate in a 7-planet system, but we did get lucky from the start. So to go over what I got, starting with my same stuff that I put in my extreme guide. So I've got the Restraint, Giant's Neck, Special Charge Module, Crit Defender. This is going to give us a bunch of skill power from the start whenever we're not shooting. It's going to give us a bunch of attack power thanks to Giant's Neck, plus it's hurting us to proc the Crit Defender to give us 50% crit at max stacks, which will put us at 65% crit. And then we've got Special Charge Module, since we're going to be using Tornado, and Shuri's best upgrades are the 500% Tornado to start with, plus then in the run I found the +2 Tornadoes. This is going to give us lots of reset opportunities on the Tornadoes to be able to just do a bunch of damage. In the shop, we have got Conversion Energy Skill Module for after the fight, which is going to give us 100% more. And yeah, let's go in. I mean, at the start, all I'm going to be doing really is just spamming tornadoes on bosses until we get more multipliers, because I have no other reason to press skills at this point. We did not get a reset, so unfortunately this is going to be a slow first planet, which is fine. What we got here? Skill power, awesome. This also means now we can use critical power magazine if we find it, because we have a weapon with ammo. This is ideal. This is actually a really good start now. Unfortunately, we didn't get a reset, otherwise that would have been like a 3 to 4 second kill, which is crazy good for any character that's not lightning or jungler. Let's see. Oh, that's a big one. That's a huge tornado upgrade. That's what we like to see. Freeze reactor. We don't have status effect target, so I'm going to avoid reactors until we see status effect target. Apart from shock reactor. Shock reactor I'm going to pick up on site as well. Just because the extra multiplier and burn armor shred's going to be nice on that. But other reactors, I'm avoiding them unless we see status effect target, just because they're basically a cost sink unless you have a way to scale them into these stats. And right now, the only stat we're going to be getting is petrified target from the upgrade. If we had status effect target, it would go up here, which that stat is the stat that makes it so you gain this, whatever this number is, as a multiplier for each status active on the boss. We're gonna roll once. Gonna pick up the crit box after the fight. Cool. So we're gonna go in and just nuke down Volcanist Queen. She should die within the first 2 tornadoes, honestly. Yeah. Perfect. Hello. That's even better. We actually like this because of the fact it's gonna make us. Honestly, I much prefer when weapons have Necklace of Trade on them, opposed to, like, Amplification Neck or anything like that, just because of the fact it helps stack Crit Defender faster. Yes, we're technically taking 10% of our health with every skill, but now whenever we press it, if you watch down here... Oh wait, we're immune because we just finished the run, finished the fight. Scrap that part. But the more self-damaging effects you have, each one of those damage instances is counted for Crit Defender, so that's gonna just help us stack faster. Now I can just press Tornado twice and then enter the fight instead of having to sit there and press it 4 times, which also helps with Conversion Energy Skill Module not eating as much money before fights now. Oh, this is big. This is a choice. I either want more cooldown or I want Shield Module. Let's check what's in here first. Ooh, that's big as well. So we're gonna take the... Let's get greedy. I'm going to take the Enhancer type charge module. I don't have critical power shield on, so I don't have too much incentive to really worry about shield module. So we're going to wait for our tornado cooldown a little bit. Now I'm going to pop this, and then we're going to go in. And then we're going to wait for our attack, and I'm going to tornado instantly. 3, 2, 1. And hope for a reset. A reset. Oh, one more tick there, and he was dead. So we're going to freeze just to heal. Tornado, and it's dead. Unfortunately, that last tornado traveled pretty slow. I should have... So, this is why I want to do this as well, because it lets me get footage and watch back and learn from my own mistakes, which is something that everyone should do in gaming, in all honesty, is learn from the mistakes they make instead of trying to play the game, etc. Right there, I instantly noticed that that last tornado fire I did, I should have instead survivor skilled on top of the boss and then did it, so that way it eliminates the 1 second travel time right there. That 1 second could make a lot of difference in the future when we're trying to think of, like, when it gets down to the millisecond. Oh, this would have been a nice one to have on a gun that actually has ammo, so we could utilize the critical power mag. But we're gonna go for the reactive after the fight. Like, learning how to crunch down time and save, even if it's just like milliseconds on a boss, all adds up. So definitely things you want to look out for in this. We can't use our multipliers here, so this is where the freeze reactor would have been good, but we're just going to try and go for it with raw damage. Not going to bother pressing other skills because they're not going to help us here. Fire armor tornadoes instantly. Didn't get a reset instantly, which is not ideal. We got a reset instantly, they would have died much faster. What's that got on them? Nope, doesn't help us. I mean, that kind of helps us, but it's the same skill power of what we got. We'll just be losing trade. Gonna roll a little bit. Oh, don't do this to me. We have to go to the abundance. More crit means less RNG. So, with that in mind now, Arctic Gear should die relatively fast. Hopefully we get the Breeze upgrade right now, the heal upgrade for our Breeze, where we can now have it be bigger and give Petrify target. I thought I spoke into existence for a second then. None of these do anything for us, so we're just going to take the attack speed because, yeah. See, if this was a weapon build, that's pretty much as good as it gets for a weapon build with a Gatling gun. I'm gonna say for the critical chip because I think we're like 10% away from being capped. I'm just gonna put the heal down so I can keep my abundance up. Let's see, how close do we cap? Oh, well, we're at 95% if we include when we're actually at full health. Oh, I didn't use my Petrify. 3, 2, 1. See where it twitched there? That's the perfect opportunity, because now we can one phase this boss without actually having to worry about it transitioning at all. Thank you, Tornado. I got worried for a second, then I thought my Tornado was just gonna start orbiting the boss instead of doing damage. That is one down. That's pretty good. We lose 15% attack power, but I mean, the healing's gonna keep us up for our abundance. That helps. That is one issue with Shuri. Her tornadoes like to kind of just circle the boss sometimes and not do damage. That's just a pathing issue with the tornadoes. Not so much something that really needs to be fixed or anything, but it can, like you almost saw there, almost cost me a one phase, which eats your time if you don't get. Gonna roll a little bit. Gotta go for the power box. Get a little bit more skill power after the fight. Now there's a trick you could do here. We don't have the upgrade for it though. If we had the upgrade for Breeze, where it makes it bigger, we can place it at the door and pull the cats backwards into it, and it helps a lot, because only we have to stand in the Breeze to get the Petrified target. The enemies don't have to be in it. So we're going to do this now, and then we're going to walk up, throw down this, blink backwards, throw out the tornadoes, shotgun them through. Dead. Cool. So this is obviously not going to be as fast as the lightning clear. Lightning is just a better character for this type of thing. We're going to take the reactor as well, because we can't guarantee we're going to see damage on the next floor. Lightning is just a faster breaker for speedrunning. But that being said, this is still pretty quick considering what Shuri used to be like. And let's just roll our excess money just to see what could have been. Yeah. See, glad that we spent our money now on the previous floor, because we didn't see anything that was going to be as equal the value. But bleed's good. If we manage to get some bleed stacks in this fight, it is a multiplier. It does give 3% increased damage per stack, and it also gives us a big 5% health damage proc on the boss if you get it to the 5th stack. So in those scenarios, perfect. Gonna heal this, do this, then as he's going back for the next attack, instantly tornado. More tornadoes, even more tornadoes, more tornadoes. Nice. Push through to the lifesteal phase. Tornadoes. Tornadoes. This is what I'm saying. It's a meme, but it's good now. Unfortunately, I should have, like, okay, so this was a mistake that I did here, and again, learning curve. When he transitioned from the first phase straight into the lifesteal phase, I shouldn't have fired the tornado. I should have let him start backflipping and then tornadoed him. That way I can catch him in the attack, and when we remove the health bar, he wouldn't have went into the last phase. Instead, he would have charged across the room like he usually does to try to hit us and heal, etc. And then we could have caught at the end, skipping that last phase, because that last phase takes a while. Like you saw, like the damage drops off there. Anyway, this was a quick run, 142. It could probably be faster. I mean, I know it can be faster. We didn't have the 100% petrify. I made some mistakes. We could probably see like a 120 Shuri clear quite easily. Yep, this is the stats at the end of the run. That was 100%, and yeah, Shuri's in a good spot. We could have technically had more cooldown reduction as well, but as you saw, like, cooldown's really not that big of an issue. We didn't get charger module, we didn't get the 15% enhancement type module, we oh wait, we did get the enhancement type module, that was a lie. We didn't get 25%, sorry, the recharge, and we didn't get charge module. Charger module is the one that's like best in this build, like when you find it, just because we're not firing our weapon anyway, so it's just going to constantly remove cooldown off of us. But even then, you saw like we were spamming so much just thanks to having these. And yeah, Shuri's feeling really good. Anyway, and these were the skill upgrades. We started the 500%, got the times 2, and then obviously worked in the petrifies where we can. Usually we wouldn't want to see these. We would want to get like the breeze duration and the breeze like range increase and cooldown and stuff, just so we can have it spread across the map more and just constantly have the 100% multiplier. And that would have made our damage much higher too. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.